Welcome back, everybody. It is Friday. It is time to take a look at this week's Freaky Friday. Hopefully you saw yesterday's preview. This week is the All Whole Tens, our best of series. 8 weeks left after this. But we're kicking things off with Castleshire number 10. $2,000 prize pool. 25 spots paid, $319 top prize for this week's contest. So let's get things started here. Yesterday, in a preview video, we actually had a really good setup, and I was kind of worried that for today's actual contest, we would not be so lucky. Thankfully, this is probably about as good as you could want for a kickoff. Start things off with a pretty easy eagle there. Now, this is your first time joining me in the Golden Tee Lounge. One of the things I stress a lot is in our previews, they're not going to be the same exact setups as what happens live. So what you're watching now is live. If you go to goldentee.com or if you click on the Places section of the GT Caddy app, find a Golden Tee 2020 near you. If you can get out to a location, bar, restaurant, arcade, whatever the case may be, if you can do so safely, highly recommend it. But get out there, play a couple of today's Freaky Friday contests. Even if you don't think you're good enough to win, you still can use this as a really good tool to get better. And this contest with the Best Of series is going to be a big mix of 3s and 4s. You saw par 5 with Jamaica Bay 10, drivable par 4 here with Rattlesnake number 10. Let's see. I had some bad luck with this hole yesterday, and I think that's going to continue. But I've not played this setup yet today with the current, pins, tees, wins, everything. This is the first time. Wow. Normally the first chip I make, or the first chip I attempt, I usually miss. So surprised that I actually pulled that off. But this is not going to be an easy contest. It's going to be one that'll challenge you. The par 3s are in there to give you a little bit of a break. This Crawdad Swamp number 10 actually probably about the best setup. I wouldn't say the best setup that you could expect or want. But with that wind in your face, hopefully keeps it down enough to land on the green and putt in for eagle there. See if if this works. Pull up the daily contest scoreboard here. $2,000 in the prize pool. Joe Massara, 3700. Evan Gossett, 36. Jared Decker, Ryan McCook, Mark Darweed, 34 under. Tony Johnson with a 33. You can see this on the Golden Tee app as well as goldentee.com. And you can click on this 2020 icon and you can get to that page as well. But 8 hours left to go and counting. Plenty of time for you to get out there. Plenty of time for you to get out there and play a few games in today's contest. Nick, I would check your device because we got audio here. I've got audio on Facebook as well. Art Anderson on YouTube put Cape Haven on the app. I know they are working on new courses for the Golden Tee mobile game, so feel free, if you actually click on the gear icon when you're playing Golden Tee mobile, click the contact, and you'll actually get directly to the people on our team that make the game. But always appreciate those fun suggestions. And I think you're going to see some new courses here coming up pretty shortly for GT Mobile. If you have not had a chance to check out the World Championship qualifying for Golden Tee Mobile, this is actually the last week to qualify in our head-to-head matches. So you have until 12 p.m. on Monday to do so. Go to goldentee.com. Go to, youtube.com/goldentee. Check out all those matches. Some really good commentary by Adam Kramer on those. I definitely should have put roll. I got this big old Golden Tee live cabinet next to me. Couldn't get all in. Actually saw a fun hole-in-one by my good friend Todd Clark. So I know there's a few people out there that are going to be acing this today. And look, there we go. Now my terrible chipping is now coming into play. So those low 30 unders are probably what you're going to want to get if you are hitting perfect shots. You got a couple of par threes coming up in this middle of the contest stretch. It'll give you some good chances for holing out. That's what I was trying to do with this one. Pretty nice setup there. You can just use that 10-mile-an-hour wind to your advantage. I have super spin clubs, so I always just put roll on there and it just gets crazy. But that's how I do it. Agave. This is actually a nice one too. That I wish that wind was blowing just a little bit farther to the right, because I'm not going to get shot points there either. But that's okay. If you go to goldentee.com/shop, you can take a look at all of our shirts. We got some stuff we're working on that'll come out next week, including the course logos from the new 2020 courses. On that note, course trailers, those will be launching next week as well, so make sure you're staying tuned. goldentee.com. If you're not following Golden Tee on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, highly recommend you do it, at Golden Tee. That's where you're going to see the meat and potatoes of all of our best content. And you can also, talking about the shop, you can also get yourself one of these I Get Freaky on Friday shirts. The beautiful sunset look here on Palm Springs. This one is sometimes drivable. Problem is this is actually a good setup, although I had probably one of the worst Invisleaves, because that was actually going towards the hole. I mean, let's be honest, that should have been an ace. I'll chalk it up to the dev team. I didn't lose that one. But this is definitely a solid drivable look. Another opportunity to get your eagle there. David, I might have said 2020, but I meant to say 2021 course logos, or course logos for the shop, and also course trailers. Yeah, I mean, all these couple of par threes throughout the middle of the contest. I mean, obviously you could always have an easier setup, but these are pretty straightforward, solid looks for people to hole out in. What is not a solid look is this one. This is actually it's actually a tough one. I'm gonna try this. That was actually pretty damn beautiful. Ultra shot there would have been solid. Hopefully, nope, I was going to say hopefully my chipping could stay on point, and I missed it. D-Dod asks on YouTube, any other distributors lined up for Golden Tee Go besides Costco? Working on some of those details now. I know that some of our friends in Canada are not seeing the Go on the Costco website, so we are in touch with them. But in terms of other people carrying Golden Tee Go, I would say it's just a matter of time. We got a few other distributors lined up, but we wanted to do this exclusive launch deal with Costco, and it's been a great partnership so far. So understand where people are coming from if they're not a member of Costco, but I promise you we are not going to leave you in the dark when it comes to Golden Tee Go. And to all the people, I shouldn't have put a release on it. That would have been perfect. Almost as perfect as that super release I got off of the Fringe. Or that. Rough. Alright, I'm going to play that one a little bit safer next time. And the other people, there's been a lot of people who had their, put their thoughts and everything into Golden Tee Go, and that it's offline, and it's, doesn't have online play, and, only has X amount of courses, da-da-da. All valid points, all valid thoughts, criticisms, whatever you want to call it. But just with any kind of product release, there's different levels of the product, different variations, different things that we're working on the back end. So I would just say to everybody who is, worried about it, if you want an online Golden Tee, that's why we have the Home Edition. I was hoping maybe I could make a shot of the week out of this. It's not going that way. That's for people that want to play Golden Tee online. That's what we got the Home Edition for. And there's a lot of people out there that say that the market dictates the price. And, as a company who's been in business for 35 years, we wouldn't make the decisions we do if we didn't think they were good ones. So stay tuned. Lots still to come for Golden Tee Go. Wow, 17 mile an hour wind. Damn. Okay. Actually, this is actually going to work out well. Terrible contest, but if I ace this, we're just one and done in it because there's no way I'm going to go back-to-back par 5 aces. But, again, appreciate the feedback on Go and on mobile, all those products. Everything we do, there's always a rhyme and a reason for the way we do things, why we do it. So just stay tuned because we got a lot more coming. Actually, I just spent almost 2.5 hours on a phone call with a couple of people about some really fun opportunities for Golden Tee and stuff we're doing in the future. So, again, I don't know how terrible it sounds, but, trust us. I think we know what we're doing for the most part. And see what happens. All right, so 25, not an awful start, not the best start. But for being game one, got a solid chance to make up some ground here. Not missing stupid chips. Couple of changes in the shots that we hit. Think we could have pretty good setup. Was really hoping that this would be drivable. Not sure why it's not, but that's okay. It's actually still a really solid opportunity to hole out. Yeah, indeed, feel free to reach out to us at goldentee.com through the contact link or home.goldentee.com. If you have other questions, we can, we'll do our best to answer them and kind of figure out what we can do to help you. All right, so clearly the 5-wood was the better option here. I was worried that it wouldn't go out as far, but hey, I guess I didn't lose a stroke because I made a surprising chip, but one less thing I got to worry about if I know how to put it on the green. Probably looked like I went through some trees there. I'm not going to argue it. I was a little hesitant to move that tee because it might seem subtle, but when it comes to just the way I play Golden Tee, I was worried that I was still going to cut it too much and hit it a little too hard, but actually worked out pretty well. This is a bit longer of a look than I was expecting, so I'm going to break out the gold tee here, only because I want to get that a little bit closer. 124, I kind of soft-handed it. But that's okay. I like that shot much better. I got that out real far. Oh, come on! Ah, damn it. I'll take the shot points, though. I did not expect that. I'm okay with that. Yeah, so actually, yeah, I think, yeah, I would reach out to us. We will definitely make sure that we can do something for you there to help you, you know, get access to a go. I think I hit almost the same exact shot I did the first time. I didn't play that 10-mile-an-hour wind enough to the left. Also, just because, you know, D-Dye was talking about this, you know, if you already have a Golden Tee Home Edition, we actually have our Summer Swing contest, giving away 2 Home Edition updates per week for 8 weeks. Top winner of the Summer Swing event who has not already won an update, and then also 1 random person who at least plays 5 games to qualify. So if you're not updated to Golden Tee 2020, please hit the fringe. Frack. That sucks. If you're not updated Golden Tee 2020, reach out to us. Get that update. You know, we'll start taking pre-orders on Golden Tee 2021 in the near future with Kelsey and Josh on the home sale side. Let's see if I avoid a terrible Invisaleaf. See, that time I was too worried about hitting it hard and getting Invisaleaf, but it's definitely there. The opportunity. Oh, wow. The opportunity is definitely there. Tell you what, certain situations like this really make the Super Spin Clubs work really well, at least for some of these par 3 contests or par 3 holes. Actually, I'm going to try to hit this one a little bit softer. Although hitting that a little bit softer, there's not a lot you can do because it's an 8 wood. You're hitting an A1, and there's a lot of wind behind it. Really surprised that went in, but I'll take it. Gator Chomp asks on YouTube what the cost is to update to 2021. That I do not have. That is more of a sales thing. Also, because it depends on how long you've had the game, how many years you've updated with us, all that kind of stuff. So, home.goldentee.com is going to be your resource for that. Kelsey, Josh will be able to get you the best numbers, best info. And I stay away from the sales stuff unless I absolutely need to, just because that's their expertise and they got their own system for that. So, on that note, also, if you're not already following the Mouth, he now has a Facebook page. You can check him out on Facebook, Twitch, Mixer, or excuse me, not Mixer, Twitch and YouTube. Rest in peace, Mixer. But also, he's doing a fun contest where anybody who does not win an update through the Summer Swing can send him an invite and potentially win a raffle ticket for a Home Edition update that he is going to be giving away. So definitely subscribe to the Mouth and check that out. Wow, I mean, it didn't work out, but I'm really surprised that I actually didn't hit a single cactus on my way to the green. That one's also, that's probably the worst setup, I think, on the course today, on the Freaky Friday, because of how high that wind is, how strong that wind is. All right, let's ace this, and let's go home and enjoy our weekend. Ugh, getting closer, though. All right, well, I'll tell you what. Being able to putt in for that double eagle at the end makes things feel a lot better. Missed hole 10. Definitely should have had that one. Unfortunately, Chris, I don't have any new info regarding Arizona. It's kind of tough to really get much through, especially with everything in regards to COVID and all that. So stay tuned. Feel free to reach out to to the state reps and everything and talk to them. Bring it up. It's just one of those situations that unfortunately is not going to get resolved quickly or easily. And to be honest, it's not, there may not be a resolution for it, as unfortunate as that sounds. So obviously we're doing everything in our power because it's, a great state for us and a great partner of ours, business-wise and operators and everything. So just stay tuned and let's hope for the best with that. No, Chris, on YouTube, not using darts anymore. I probably switched back from the darts, probably the beginning of this year. Actually, even longer. The darts are good for close to the pin in certain situations. I'll use them every once in a while on Castleshire. But I just, everyone's a big proponent of the Titans. I really like the grabber still, so that's what I'm using. Alright, let's make this game 31 or 32 so we can go home, have a nice dinner, watch some TV, and relax. Feels weird to see baseball on TV again. It's weird to see a lot of sports that are coming back on TV slowly but surely, but looking forward to my White Sox doing some things, 15 years after their last World Series, hopefully. Although I won't hold my breath on it. Alright, this one I gotta hit pretty hard. Yeah, still not. I mean, I hit it harder, just not hitting it as hard as I want to. But for people that are new to Golden Tee or new to the streams or just hanging out with me here, the daily contest, whether it's a hard setup, easy setup, whatever the case may be, I didn't go out far enough, unfortunately. But it landed nice enough that I maybe have a chip. Oh, well. But the daily contest is a good tool to practice, those shots. Like the repetition shots only matter in daily contests, but if you're actually trying to get better at thumbing, which you never really see me do because I'm terrible at it, actually that'll probably go in. I was going to try thumbing that, but we're getting closer there. But whether you're practicing your C3s, your A1s, or thumbing, or your pullback putts, whatever the case may be, the daily contest with those same setups really does help get that, the old baseball hand-eye coordination, I'll call it, back in rhythm. Or just not even back in rhythm, but, in rhythm. Matt, I'm in the office with QA and Adam. Everyone else is working remotely. Josh is on vacation. But I know Kelsey is doing her best to hold down the fort. There's just a lot of things going on right now in terms of people calling to get updates and everything like that. So I would say if you can't get a hold of Kelsey directly, use that contact form at home.goldentee.com or leave a voicemail, and we'll make sure it gets taken care of. Okay, now that time I legitimately hit the damn leaf, at least. So, I can't get too mad at that. Although, I wish my shot was a little bit farther. Hit this one a little bit softer. Let's see if I can get it to spin back. Now, same shot. Actually, a little bit farther than I wanted. Alright, so it looks like we're going to end up playing another one. See, it's like what you really need to do on this hole, well, the 96, that was a little bit softer. I think I could probably get that closer to 90. The real benefit, okay, not sure how the hell that went right, considering last time it was a left. But hey, I think that's actually where the leaves on those trees could actually be a benefit to you at the end. Although it's obviously hard to just plan to hit the tree. This one too, I thought I hit that pretty soft, but apparently the Golden Tee gods did not agree. Alright. Let's see if we can get an ace here. You know, and that's why I didn't even react, because I knew if I got excited that it would do just that. So I was like, nope, not going to get excited. I know it's not an ace. I'll tell you what, though. Winding Pines here, hole number 16. In this case, I didn't hit it. I hit it out too much. This is probably one of the nicest setups you'll ever see on this hole. Just being able to high tee a 5 wood, or just use a 5 or 3 or even a 4. I know a lot of you out there are using that, and hook it around like that. Not typically the opportunity on that hole. So what I'm sure a lot of people are probably doing is actually the shot I just pulled off magically. I didn't really do a full shot. You got to be careful with that wind. And it's just like, it's barely getting right past these cactus. Now, notice how I missed other stupid things, like other chips and things like that, and then I get hole 17. Go figure. And because I think I want to play another one, I'll probably ace this. That would be the Kevin Lindsay thing to do, would be to ace this to not get a better score. Alright, didn't ace it. Not too many times. You know, you get excited for not acing. But we will get one more game, and we got to shoot better than a 29. I mean, a 28 is great. You look at that leaderboard, though, you know, 7 hours, 40 minutes left. Joe Massaro is still in first place with that 37. Probably played at least 37 games to get there, but that's why these guys are so good, because they can play so many games and you know, and get better. So we'll play one more. We got to hit 30, but it's also almost 5:30. So we'll get one more game out here. We're going to shoot 30 or better, and then we are getting out of here. And then it's on you guys to get out to a Golden Tee near you and play. And if you can't do so safely, then you need to go download Golden Tee Mobile for Apple and Android. Play that. Woo! Almost screwed up the game with a missed putt. I'm feeling good this game, though. Actually, in preparation of that, I'm going to move the game next to me. So now I got all the swinging space I need. Damn, I should have put a little more on that. The one thing I want to do that I didn't, or I don't want to do, that I did a lot of last week, is quit. Which I haven't done so yet, at least today. Nice kick. What? Unless, maybe the top-down view was just throwing me off, but it really looked like it hit the sand and then bounced back up. Okay, so It was just the top-down view that threw me off, where it looked like it somehow hit the green and then bounced back up weirdly. But it didn't. Just the overhead in my eyes playing tricks on me. This one, I actually like that shot. Come on. To me, if I don't make a silly reaction or face or anything that somebody can clip and GIF, then I don't even know if the stream's worth it. I played such bad Golden Tee yesterday that my handicap dropped from a 29 to 27. That is, I just noticed that. That is absolutely terrible. But we don't need to get into that. I hit that too hard, didn't I? Son of a bitch. Alright. I felt like I didn't pull it out to the A enough, unfortunately. Alright. Just means we gotta make up for it. I'll tell you what, though, if this goes in the sand, we're probably going to play another one. Now watch. This will go in, won't it? No, maybe not. Okay. But this is what I was talking about. I miss hit the ball on 5. It causes me to screw up, but then I get the eagle there. I get the ace here. It's just heartbreaking, you know? No ace there? Come on. I thought I balanced that pretty well with what I've been hitting lately. It's alright, we're still going to hit 30. Because we're going to ace this one. Ah. See, this is actually, I don't want to say this is the hardest hole, but like, I mean, if you're not using super spin clubs, I'm not exactly sure what you're hitting on that hole to get it up there and not have a chip where you potentially go in the water. Actually, ace here right now. Come on, are you kidding me? I mean, seriously, what the hell? I mean, that's just awful. I mean, that sucks. See, I tried hitting it softer and it somehow went harder. Now, where's the Invisaleaves there where I need him? Like, hey, I want this ball to slow down. Just drop me off an Invisaleaf there, please. And apparently the shot I had been hitting that I hit last time was too hard. And then this one's going to be just too soft. Not enough C there, but still be makeable. Corey, we talk about this every week, my friend. That'll never happen. Nor do I want to sit here and bang out more games than JoJo does. So the reason why I'm hitting the 5-wood high tee here, oh no, is because the 3-wood would come in too hot, and this green with that water being right there doesn't really give you a lot of room for error. So, man, watch, playing like crap, but don't worry, I'll get this hole. Yep, figured out the better shot. Looks like we're playing one more. Alright, the only reason why we wouldn't play one more is if we ace this. And actually, at that rate, I'm happy that the ball even made it to the green. Alright, 29 for and a couple silly, stupid mistakes. So we'll get one more in. I'll allow it. Corey, I'll talk to Adam and Josh about it. I doubt it. I mean, honestly, they're not as impressive as I think people believe they are. I mean, I get the vibes, and actually I hear it from people that they think we're making, like, you know, excessive amount of money from home events, and we're really not. Like, this week has been a good week. It's not been as good as, like, the home edition events or anything, or, excuse me, home World Championship qualifying home events, but, oh, and I just missed the hell out of that, didn't I? This does not be, that'd be great. I'm very happy this stayed on the fringe so I could play. Alright, let's see if we can ace this one. That would be solid. We could just get an ace. Chris, there isn't a way, because the way the daily contest was built was around prize play. So, like, even if... Oh, my God. Really, Kevin? What the frick? So even if we wanted to, it's not something that can be done without significant work on the side of ITNet. And not to say that it's not worth it, but there's stuff that we've got going on that is... for 2021 and beyond, that is much more significant for, like, the small group, of programmers that we have. It's not a fact that we don't care about Arizona or anything like that. I just think people either don't realize or forget that, our programming team is I would say smaller than what every single person probably thinks it is or should be, or whatever the case may be. It's a small but mighty team that knocks out the park. So I would say the daily contest stuff probably not going to happen, at least not for 2021. But I know we've talked about it. We've talked about the possibility of doing something like that. It's just, in terms of in the cards right now, it's not. See, and I can get a little bit crazier with this one and hit it much harder, but I just worry that doing so would really throw things off, and I'd actually hit it too hard, hit it out, end up in the water like I did. Did I end up in the water the first time? I don't remember. Ah, that was real ballsy. Not exactly what I meant to do. So glad it didn't hit trees, because I didn't feel like quitting after hole 4 again. Or actually not even after, in the middle of hole 4. What? Come on, seriously? A friggin' right 4 putt? Alright, this is the last one, because if this doesn't work, then that's okay. Can't be winners at everything. Actually, bite would have been perfect there. Oh, come on, really? 6'5"? Oh, wow, 6'6". I'll take it. Wow. Alright, I don't even care anymore. That's awful. Not really sure how that happened either, but hey, whatever. I'm sure I'll make up for it. This time we'll put roll on, see what happens. Gets us a little bit closer. Again, I don't want to flirt too much with that water. I did say I would make up for it, didn't I? Gotta get there somehow. Did we do it again, folks? Almost. So that's what I wanted. That actually feels good. Now, if I could have just done that the first couple of times, I probably could have figured out what I needed to do up to that point. Damn it. Again? Come on. That just sucks. Oh well. I'm sure now will be the time that one of these par 3s goes in just to rub it in my face. Man, that's a terrible finish to this. Getting those great shot points, though. I don't know if I would have been happy or irritated if I aced that. Can't wait to hit an invisible leaf. It's going to put me in a bad mood. No invisible leaf, but that time I cut it way too much. I mean, at least I had the opportunity to make a really terrible chip like normal. Ah, I missed that. I missed the trackball completely on that one. Left 5 in the downslope definitely helped, but not what I was hoping for there. All right, we got to hit this at least 90. 93, I think, is almost identical to what I hit before. Now, of course, this time it's going to hit the tree because I'm not lined up. And then I'm going to miss another chip. I'll be lucky if I break 25 at this rate. Well, I get to use my cool new YouTube cover. Yeah, it's exciting. It's not even a shot worth sending to YouTube, but we're going to do it just so I could feel some sort of joy. Ugh, that's tough. That is so... It's a heartbreaker. Say, if that bounced to the right, that could have been a really sweet back-to-back ace. And then as soon as I hit that putt, I knew I missed it. I mean, that's just, wow, terrible. What's an issue, Corey? Oh, wow. Yeah, we've talked about it. It's just a matter of building it out. It all just comes down to work, my friends, and time and testing and programming. All right, well, definitely not the finish that I was hoping for. Actually, nowhere near the finish I was hoping for. I went backwards. Wanted the 30, shot a 28. But it's time for me to get out of here, enjoy my Friday, and get some grub and get ready for the weekend. So you guys do the same. Make sure you're following us at Golden Tee on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, the whole 9 yards. GoldenTee.com early next week, as well as our social media for those course trailers. We're kicking things off with Montes Bios. It's going to be very well worth the wait. Hope you guys have a safe weekend. Get out there, play Golden Tee, download GT Mobile, and we'll see you guys next time.